Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and this is Transport Fever, the One Hub Let's Play series. And we're just, I think we're pretty much where we left off in the last episode. I spent a little bit of money replacing some old buses, which I said I would do in the last episode and never got around to doing. So that's taken care of. So some of those old vehicle error aging messages should now depart. However, and I'm going to stop it here, I have noticed a problem with one of my new routes. I've run the game forward as I usually do for a couple of years or whatever, just try a few things out, you know, see if any of my weird and wacky ideas might possibly make sense, and just to get a view that the routes I've got now are still working and see if any of them need a little bit of attention, a little TLC. And one thing I noticed was that this route going from my third station in our hub city of Algetto Monument Valley, going all the way out here to Stagecoach, which is quite a large town, 530 people, as sort of snuggled in between. Is that the right word? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, you can see it. It's in between these two towns, which I routed up quite some years ago, Brigham's Tomb and Stagecoach Wash. Now, for some reason, we're not getting traffic on that line. We're getting very little traffic. As you can see here, one train which has just arrived at Algetto Newtown has 0 passengers, and the other one coming in, just departed from Stagecoach, has only 3 passengers. That will pick up over time, but not in enough volume to actually sustain 2 trains on that particular service. So what I plan to do is retire this one, send it into the depot, and then I realise, of course, I don't actually have a depot connection here. The depot actually takes them onto the main line, so they could go out to Stagecoach, but they can't get to Newtown Station, so I need to do that to start with. So we'll do that. The other thing I want to do as well in this episode is a little bit more tinkering with the freight route. As you can see, there's a substantial stockpile of food in particular, and to a lesser extent fuel here in our sort of production hub, as it were. And I need to get that shipped up to our distribution hub up here, which also has a nice stockpile that's growing. I could put some more trains on there, and I will put another cargo route or 2 in there, which is what I planned, obviously, having those 2 large stations there. I'm not sure I'll do that today in this episode, so I'm not too worried about this. It seems to be okay at the moment. What my concern is, and I kind of hinted at this in the previous episode, here I am back, yeah, is I've got 3 trains taking this cargo from the production hub up to the distribution hub. I've got 3 big boy consists running up there. I think I might want a 4th. But the other thing that's getting in the way, and this will highlight it, is that the green freight route here is sharing the line up here to Mitchell Butte with 2 other passenger services. So there's a good deal of sort of contention for space there, particularly at this junction here, where the cargo line coming up here, the one in the middle, has to wait if there's a whole troop of trains coming out on the passenger lines coming out from the main Algetto Monument Valley station. So the main thing, which will probably take the most time to do, is to rework this junction. It means reworking this bridge over all these tracks coming out of the underground station, reworking that bridge, and actually creating a separate freight route, or a substantially more separated freight route up here to Mitchell Butte before it separates off here on this line. So that will be one of the most that will determine how long this episode turns out to be. Depends how much pillar collision I get getting over these tracks when I rework that bridge. The other thing to do, again hinted at in the last episode, is I think we're finally going to bring the airport into operation, and I've got what I hope you'll enjoy as a slightly you might call it unexpected, approach to doing this. So I'm going to do something a little bit unusual, probably, in that, and we'll see how that works. Right, there may be some other tinkering around. I've got some more plans for roadworks around Olgiato Monument Valley as well, largely to make sure that I can feed traffic, passenger traffic, into the airport here, because I need to make sure, obviously, airports can be quite expensive if you've got big expensive planes flying in and out. So we need to make sure there's enough passenger traffic going into that airport. So that may require, and besides which, I think it'll look kind of sexy to have more roads here. I'm planning a ring road. I've given the game away. I'm planning a ring road around the south of the city. Is that the south? No, it's not. That's the south, so this will be the east. So we've got this lovely bridge ring road over on the west side of the city. We want something comparable to create a nice, fast, speedy ring road around this end of the city as well. So there's a fair amount to do in this episode, and I hope you enjoy the process. So yes, thank you for joining me again today. Hope you enjoy the rest of the speed build section. If you do, of course, please leave us a like. And if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, criticisms, anything you'd like to say about what the heck I'm doing in this series or in this particular episode, drop a note into the comments box below. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play video series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever, the One Hub series, I will see you again soon. But until then, enjoy the rest of the video. It's bye-bye for now.